Hello, this is Dom, and in this video we are going to be covering how to create a blog post. So, if I'm not mistaken, um, we are not using the Gutenberg editor right now on this website. So, if you're used to Gutenberg, then unfortunately this will not work out for you, or well, it won't be using that. But you can still create a blog post very easily. So, there you can create a new one from right here. Go to New Post, or you can go to your dashboard and create a new post. Let's go to the dashboard. Your dashboard will not look like mine, but all you need to do is go to Posts, and you can click All Posts if you want. So you can see here are some posts that other people have created. I actually just started this one up. Let me go ahead and trash it, and I'll start another one. So add new. Notice Divi. You're going to see this Divi builder thing. I would advise you not to use it, just because it's Divi is a theme, and if we were to ever switch the theme, you don't need to know really what the theme is. But if you were to create a post built on Divi, on the Divi builder, and we change themes from Divi in the future, then it might make your post unreadable. So I would recommend against using Divi. So for your new post, you'll want to add a title. So this title, as in the one that you just saw, is sample post. And in this sample post, I'm just going to write some sample words. This is a sample post. You can create, you know what? Why don't we just do this? Lorem ipsum. See if we can find a lorem ipsum generator. Ooh, lots of lorem ipsum. Copy that. We'll just build a lorem ipsum post. Oh yes, that's nice. All right, and so you got your lorem ipsum. Lorem ipsum is dummy text, and it's used in web design specifically, so you can have a screen full of text that looks like it means something, but um, generally, oh wait, this isn't actually lorem ipsum. I feel silly now. Oh geez, people are trying to talk to me. All right, well, anyhow, now we have fake lorem ipsum. But you get the idea. So over here you can choose what format you want to use: video, audio, quote, gallery, link. And this, if you look at it right here, it's very much like a Word document, honestly. If you see this thing right here, toolbar toggle, if you click on that, I call this the kitchen sink. Basically, it opens up everything else. Um, and so, you got your bold, your italics, bullet list, number list, and, block quote. That's cool if you got a quote. You want to pull it out so it stands out. You can hyperlink stuff, change colors. You don't need this stuff, but you get the idea. Color, text color, you can change that. There's a horizontal line as a separator. So you can add a bunch of stuff here. You can add media. So if I wanted to add a picture, you can just click the Add Media button. And this is our media library. I don't know what all this junk is, but if I wanted a picture of some kind of food, I don't know why it's there, but if I wanted it in my post, I could just click that button and go ahead and toss it in the post. Boom. Food. Lovely. I love it. All right, so now we have food in there. And so we got this set up. Once you've written out your post, right, added any media that you wanted to add, a couple of important things that you need to have on your post. First, on the sidebar, so you want to go up here in screen options. Divi page settings, you probably don't need those. Format, yes, you need that. Categories, yes. Tags, yes. Featured image, yes. Yoast SEO, yes. Excerpt, yes. Trackbacks, no. Custom fields, probably not. Okay, and you might want to choose author. Yeah, you should probably have that available. Sometimes that becomes useful if you're writing something on behalf of somebody else. And then that's about it. Screen options are good to go. Now, one of the things you're definitely going to need is a featured image. So you got to have a featured image. So in this case, we want everybody doing a fist bump. That is our, that's not going to work. Featured image is usually like 1200 by 600. So I don't know. What's the size of this? Yeah, it's about right. It's a little bit, yeah, whatever. Let's make this the featured image. Set featured image. It's a cheese. Yay. So now after that, you're going to create or select a category. If your category is not in here, well, in this case, we're going to be doing recruiting. So recruiting, outreach, stuff like that. You can you can create new categories. If you want a category of HR, like human resources, so you could add a new category called human resources, and then underneath that, you can select that as a parent category and add recruiting underneath that or something like that. We're going to just select recruiting for the category, and then tags, we're going to call it recruiting. Tags are just categories are major topics, and tags for me are like subtopics. You can add the major topics as tags as well, but I would put like recruiting, and then underneath recruiting would be like web development, coding, stuff like that. And you can hit enter. They're comma separated, so you put those in and then hit enter. And again, make sure you have your featured image. And then you go over here to, okay, so remember up here in our screen options, I asked you to include Yoast SEO. Well, that's because down here at the bottom, there is a section for Yoast. So this is the Yoast SEO. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, and Yoast is a very commonly used plugin that helps you ensure that your search engine optimization is up to par. Notice it has a readability score. You can look through here and see, hey, what's wrong with my stuff. But if you go to the SEO analysis, click on that. You can. Oh, sorry, that's not what I'm trying to. I meant to go to edit snippet. This is important because this is what's going to show up. Notice it's showing you like a sample social media post or a sample Google search result, and this is what they're going to see when they get to this search result. They're going to see a link, this link right here, and they're going to see this kind of description. So they actually have a tool right here to help you set up your meta description. So if you go in here and you say this is a sample post showing how easy it is to create a blog post using the WordPress. Notice that little line that's going across the bottom. See, it's orange right now. WordPress platform. WordPress is very easy to use for all blogging needs. Whatever. Anyway, it's great. What I generally do is once I get it into green and everything's good to go, I select the whole thing, copy it. I'll leave that where it's at, and then I'll find the excerpt, which is right here, and I'll put it in here. The excerpt, so where the meta description is used in like social media posts, I'm not posts, but yeah, social media posts where it'll pull it into Facebook and it'll show this little description, or in Google search results. The excerpt is what is used throughout the website. Now I'll give you an example of how that works. So if I went to Vantage Point, blogs.va.gov, I'll show you what an excerpt looks like. See this right here? This section right here? That is an excerpt. An excerpt is what is propagated throughout your website, and it is utilized in this fashion so that and it can be the same thing as your snippet, as your meta description from the Yoast SEO plugin. But this is where this little section comes in from. It's pulled in from the excerpt that we created right down, where did I put it? Right down here, excerpt. And then, of course, you choose your author. If it's not you, you can choose any other author that you have available in this drop down. You may not have any others. It might just be yourself. So you can or not use that that little drop down block. So that's about it. Like I said, you want to add some kind of media, you just click here. You can create a gallery with a bunch of photos in it, audio playlist, video playlist, featured image. There's lots of stuff you can do in here. It's not really that hard. Let's take a little preview. I'm not going to publish this, but if we were to preview it, this is what it would look like on the website. If it will load. All right, so this was our featured image. Notice it shows up at the very top. So it's not in the body of the message right now, but it is it is the featured image, and it does show up at the top of the post. Another place where it would show up if I had published it, notice this featured image, featured image, featured image, featured image. It propagates along with the title and this description throughout the website. A thumbnail of that featured image will be created, and it will show up everywhere that your post shows up. So you got to have a featured image, otherwise it'll be a big empty space on your blog. So we don't want that. So here's your featured image. Notice, scroll down, boom, there's that food. I don't know what it is. And then there's the end of the post. So there's that. Hopefully that answers any questions you may have about how to create a blog post. If you do have any other questions, let me know in Slack. Thanks.